Assalamu alaikum dear aspirants, welcome to today lecture where we will explore a very important topic for your CSS preparation, the role of citizens in governance. Whether you are preparing for political science, current affairs, Pakistan affairs, governance and public policy, so this topic is deeply relevant not only for exams but also for your understanding of how democracies actually function. So in democratic system, the citizens are not passive spectators. They are the true source of power and legitimacy. So governance is no longer about government alone. It's about collaboration between citizens, institutions and civil society. So we will analyze how citizen participation strengthens democracy, improves service delivery, enhance transparency and ensure accountability. So throughout this lecture, I will break down the key points with examples, especially keeping Pakistan context in mind. You will also get downloadable PDF notes in the description and Google Form quiz with MCQs to test your learning. So stay with me till the end to build strong concepts and don't forget to check the resources provided below the video. Let's begin our journey into understanding how you as a citizen are not just a voter but a pillar of good governance. Role of citizen in democratic governance. In democracy, real power does not lie with the state institutions or elected leaders. It lies with the people, and a strong democracy thrives only when its citizens actively participate in governance. So, citizen engagement means much more than just casting votes. It includes taking part in decision making, holding governments accountable, and contributing to community development. For example, imagine a school where only the principal takes decision without involving parents or students. Such a school would be unbalanced. Similarly, a government becomes people friendly only when it includes citizens in its planning and decision making. Forms of citizen participation. So, voting and electoral involvement. Voting is a basic democratic duty and the most fundamental form of participation. Public consultations and town hall meetings. Government gather public input before implementing major policies or projects. Then participation in local governance and community groups. Citizens get involved in local councils, neighborhood associations or committees. Then advocacy, activism and civil society engagement. So this includes protest, awareness campaigns and involvement in NGOs. For example, after the 18th Amendment in Pakistan, efforts were made to strengthen local governments but citizen involvement remained low. Why citizen roles matter? So, importance of citizens' roles ensure government accountability and transparency and make policies responsive to real needs, then promotes social unity and political stability. So act as a check against corruption and misuse of the power. For example, when citizens use the right to information, RTI laws, to ask about how public money is spent, it pressures officials to act transparently. अब हम देखते हैं पार्टिसिपेशन mechanism को. So right to information, citizens can request data from public offices to ensure transparency. Then public hearings and public forums, redressal forums, platforms for citizens to voice concerns and complaints. And e-governance and digital platforms, online portals and apps help people register complaints or provide feedback. And participatory planning or budgeting, so citizens contribute directly to decisions about how local budgets are spent. For example, in cities like Lahore or Karachi, citizens use helplines and websites to report the electricity or sanitation issues. Challenges in Pakistan, so low political awareness and education जैसे मसाइल हैं, ठीक है. इसके साथ social and cultural barriers for women and minorities, then lack of access to government process, political apathy and distrust in institutions. For example, in rural areas, many women still struggles to cast their votes due to family or social restrictions. अब हम बात करते हैं civil society and media impact. So media spreads awareness and holds public officials accountable. Civil society organizations act as a bridge between the people and the government. So social media empower youth to speak up and mobilize. For example, campaigns like Fix It or Justice for Zainab gain momentum through digital platforms, enforcing government response. Benefits of strong engagement. So more effective, inclusive and long-term governance, then strengthen democratic culture, promotes responsible and active citizenship. So citizens' role in governance extends far beyond voting. There are multiple participation channels, but many challenges in Pakistan. A government become more responsive and efficient when people stay involved. Active citizens are key to creating transparent, accountable, and people-driven governance. So, nation of sheep will beget a government of wolves. So, dear aspirants, as we wrap up today's lecture, always remember good governance is not just the responsibility of the state, it is a shared duty between the government and the people. So, citizens are not only voters, they are watchdogs, contributors, and partners in nation building. So, whether it's casting a vote, participating in local decision making, raising a voice through civil society, or using platforms like the RTI, each action helps shapes a more transparent, responsive and accountable system. So especially in a country like Pakistan, where challenges like low awareness, weak institutions and social inequalities persist, citizen engagement is a game changer. For your CSSC exam, this topic connects directly with governance, political development and reforms for your life as a responsible individual. It's call to action. Be informed, be involved and be empowered. And make sure to download the PDF notes link below, and don't forget to attempt the MCQs quiz through the Google form to test and reinforce your concepts. Keep preparing with purpose, and as always, stay consistent, stay curious and stay committed to change.